Hello everyone and welcome to Oaks Park High School. My name is Mr. Amin and I am the head teacher here at the school. I'm going to be joined in this presentation by two people, Miss Noble, who is the assistant head teacher, and Miss Alden, who is our Year 7 transition lead. First of all, I'd like to welcome you to the school. September marks a new beginning for all of you, as you now are all officially part of our community. Many of you will have had a disrupted 2 years in your primary schools, and there will be some concerns and anxiety about starting high school with us. The aim of this presentation is to ensure that we give you all the information you need to ensure that the transition to high school is as smooth and as successful for all of you when you join us in September. Normally, we would have held an induction day for you at the start of July. Obviously, this year with COVID, that wasn't possible. On the evening of the induction day, we also hold an assembly for all the parents and provide them with all the information that you need to allow you to ask all the questions that you need for September. As we can't do that this year, we're going to try and tackle all of that through this presentation. So we're going to do an introduction to the school. We're going to allow you to meet the Year 7 team and also provide you with information about our Year 7 curriculum. When you join us in September, everything will be new for you. There will be new faces around the school, both students and teachers. You will all be in new buildings. There are new systems to get used to, new school uniforms to get used to, new journeys, how you make your way to and from school. Some of you may well be getting the bus for the first time. New friends, you have an opportunity to make new friends from different primary schools. The experience will provide you with new opportunities and new experiences. At Oaks Park High School, we pride ourselves on academic success and the personal development of all the students that attend here. And to do this, we have got extremely high expectations, particularly around attendance, punctuality, and behaviour. We expect all of our students to attend school regularly every single day. We expect them all to be on time, both to school and in school when you're going to and from your lessons. And we expect all of our students to be well behaved both in school and out of school, as you are ambassadors for us here at the school. To do this, we have what we call the Oaks Park High mantra. The O in Oaks stands for organised, and we expect all our students to be organised every day they're in school. This includes making sure that you are ready to learn and that you come to school with all the correct equipment. As I mentioned just now, we expect everybody to be present regularly, punctual and professionally dressed in the correct uniform. We expect all homework to be handed in on time and completed to the best of your ability. The A in Oaks stands for active. We expect all our students to engage positively with your learning. We expect everyone to contribute to our school and the wider community, and we work together to achieve our goals. The K in Oaks stands for kind. We expect all our students to be tolerant, thoughtful, and respectful of each other. We expect everybody to have excellent manners. The S stands for supportive. We expect everyone to work as teams and support each other, collaborating with each other as required. And we do also celebrate each other's successes. We want to learn from our mistakes, and we expect all students to do the same. At Oaks Park High, we have an effective reward system, and we like to celebrate all our students' success, and we feel that that is central to the ethos of our school. We believe that rewards help our students to acknowledge and feel proud of their behaviours and achievements. And this goes for everything inside school, but also behaviours and achievements outside of school as well. You'll be placed into a tutor group, and we regularly have competitions and tutor group and individual rewards, and the achievement points are awarded in line with our school mantra. I'm going to hand you over now to Miss Alden, who will talk about working in partnership with the school.
Working in partnership is key to a successful transition and start to high school. We have a static transition team who are very experienced with transition and understand how to help your child settle in well to life at Oaks Park High. We look forward to working with you as parents and carers to ensure your child makes the best possible progress at high school. This process has already begun through our transition work to date. This term, our team have been visiting our local feeder schools and speaking to your child's primary school teacher to find out more about their strengths and areas for development. We have been reading the responses to the transition questionnaires that you have completed and have started to make contact with parents who have requested a call. If you have not yet received a telephone call, please do not worry, this will take place before the summer holidays. We have had a large volume of parents who would like to speak with us. We're using all of this information to plan our provision for September, and this includes organising the tutor groups and any interventions that we feel would be helpful for your child. Information about your child's tutor group will be sent home via letter before the start of the summer holidays. Last week, student welcome packs were sent home through the post. These include a Year 7 student information booklet, which has lots of key information about the school and what to expect at Oaks Park High. The pack also includes a letter from our current Year 7 student and a copy of the fantastic book, Go Big, the Secondary School Survival Guide. This book has been written by a head teacher and is a fantastic resource to help support your child in transition. It is packed full of tips and information to guide your child through starting high school, so please encourage them to read all of the different resources in the pack. They do not need to rush and read the whole book at one time, they can take their time, but try to support them to at least read the introduction, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 before they start with us in September. We also have lots of useful videos which can be found on the transition section of the school website, which you might like to watch with your child. These include a virtual tour of the school and some welcome videos recorded by staff at Oaks Park High. Over the next week, your child will also be receiving information about summer holiday homework, which will be required. This will be sent by post, and an information video explaining all of the tasks and what to do will also be available for you to watch. Our hugely successful activity camp will be taking place for 5 days from the 23rd of August. Thank you to the huge numbers of parents who have registered their child for this. If you have completed the registration form, you should have received an email confirming your child's place. If you haven't, please get in contact with us. Activity Camp will be a great opportunity for your child to meet lots of other Year 7 students and take part in a range of fun, engaging activities, which have been designed to help students make friends, become familiar with the school environment, and develop their confidence. Students attending the Activity Camp will be required to be at Oaks Park High by 9:30 each morning. The day will run until 2:40. Students will need to wear sensible, comfortable clothing and shoes, as there will be lots of active sessions over the course of the week. They will also need to bring a drink and a packed lunch each day, unless eligible for free school meals where lunch will be provided. The first day for Year 7 will take place on the 3rd of September. It will be an opportunity for students to spend the full day with their tutor and their tutor group. During the day, students will take part in a range of activities to help them build friendships and find their way around the school. Students will also be given a copy of their timetable for the year and will have an opportunity to ask any questions they may have. They will need to arrive at school by normal time at 8:25, ready for the day to begin at 8:30. The school day will end at the normal time of 2:40 p.m, where you can either choose to collect your child or they can make their own way home from school. Your child will need to be in the correct Oaks Park High uniform and bring all of their equipment, but not their PE kit, and this includes their summer holiday homework, and their copy of the book, Go Big. Students will also need to bring a healthy packed lunch with them on this day. For those students entitled to a free school meal, a packed lunch will be provided by the school. Alternatively, they can bring their own lunch if they would prefer. The transition process does not end when your child starts with us in September. There will be a range of activities planned to help ensure your child feels settled and develops lots of positive relationships with both staff and students. Year 7 also benefit from having access to their own Year 7 playground and a set of bespoke transition assemblies. There will be a Year 7 academic and pastoral information evening, which will take place in September, and there will be a Year 7 parents tutor meet evening, which usually takes place before the October half term. I'm now going to pass you over to Miss Noble, who is our assistant head teacher at Year 7 Link, who is going to talk to you a little bit more about the curriculum and the Year 7 team.
Hello, this is our Year 7 team and it's led by Mr. Barclay, who is our Year 7 group leader, and you can also see myself here. This is our pastoral team, and our pastoral team is there to support students in their transition but also throughout Year 7. Students are able to access members of our pastoral team if they have any issues or any questions that they need answering. So the Year 7 tutor team is here. You can see the names of our Year 7 tutors for next year, and as Miss Alden said, you will know who your tutor is going to be before the beginning of the summer holidays. Now, our tutors are the first point of contact for both pastoral and academic matters, and an email is the best way to communicate with your child's tutor. You can also leave a message via the school reception by making a phone call, but email is the preferred route as it means that teachers can pick those up at the time of day where they may have a spare moment. Now, there's lots of things you can do to support your child once they start here at Oaks Park High. Taking an active interest in your child's day and their learning will really help them to feel that school and home are talking to each other. Encouraging them to pack their school bag the night before is an excellent habit to get into the habit of, so that you can make sure that they have the right things and they turn up knowing that they are prepared. They will have a timetable with them, which you can look at in order to ensure that they've got their PE kit, that they've got all of the correct equipment, so that the next day goes smoothly. Encouraging attendance to extracurricular clubs. These are a fantastic way to make new friends. Engaging in positive contact with the school, so answering emails and making sure you let us know if anything happens you feel we should be aware of in your child's life. Sleep and diet are important. Travel time also, making sure your child leaves school so they get here and they don't incur any sort of late sanctions. Checking each evening for communication with the school and celebrating achievements that your child has whilst they're here during the school day. Something that our Year 7 students do need support with is the homework. So discussing organisation of the work and encouraging your child to seek support from a class teacher if they find anything too difficult or have any questions. Homework will always be posted onto class charts, and there are homework clubs and tutor support available for any students who are struggling. As I've said, communication is really important, and we do have a number of methods of communicating with you as parents. First and foremost is the tutor, the school website and our Twitter. As I said before, emails and phone calls, and attendance to parent evenings and all events is an excellent way to make sure you know what's happening in your child's school. On the right-hand side, you can see some of the details. We also have got class charts in Google Classroom, which are the ways that teachers communicate homework to students. Now, the school uniform, you should have had information sent home to you about the school uniform. It is a good idea to start ordering it as soon as possible, just to ensure that we don't experience any delays due to COVID. You can see the pictures here with the blue blazer and the grey trousers or skirt, and the tie, which has a particular year colour. Our colour is going to be silver next year, and these are all available to buy through the school uniform shop. Outerwear, we would ask that students have a dark coloured coat, and all students need to have a school rucksack. Now, the shoes do need to be black leather shoes only. We do have a number of unacceptable school types you can see written down here, which are canvas, boots, non-leather Vans, trainers, suede shoes, pumps, sandals, and any type of Converse. If you have any queries about shoes and want to check, please just contact the admissions team and we'll be able to let you know whether or not they are suitable. You can see also here the PE kit. So the PE kit are the polo shirt and the quarter or full zip training top. Depending on whether your child is somebody who you feel is going to be involved in lots of extracurricular clubs, you may decide to buy the Holdall, which is the more expensive and bigger and sturdier bag for PE, or the gym sack, which is cheaper. And if your child is just going to do PE lessons, will be absolutely fine. You do not have to buy training pants or leggings from the school uniform shop. You can buy these from the high street or a supermarket, as we are aware that purchasing uniform can be expensive. And all students need to have white and navy socks in order to take part in PE. Now, our mobile phone policy is something we often get asked about, and so we just need to make it really, really clear that we do have a ban on mobile phones being seen or being heard in school. We are aware that numbers of parents would like their children to have a mobile phone so that when they leave school and leave you in the morning, there is a method to communicate with them. However, if they are brought into school, they should be never seen or heard, and they need to be switched off at the school gate. If mobile phones are seen or heard in school, intentionally or otherwise by accident, they will be confiscated for 7 days. And this is something we just want to make really clear to all students and to all future parents so that we are all certain about what the expectations are around mobile phones. The school equipment that your student needs to bring in is on the site here. You can see this is also in all of the transition information. This is the equipment that we would like all students to have every day. We are a school that really pushes reading, and so you can see here that we would like all students to have a copy of a reading book. It does not mean they need to bring the Diary of a Wimpy Kid in. It's any book that is their choice, as there will be opportunities during the school day to take an active role in reading. As you can see here, these are the timings of the school day. So we start at 8:25. All students need to be at school by 8:25 and they go into tutor at 8:30. As you can see here, period 1 starts at 8:50 and lasts for an hour. And then we have our break time, followed then by 2 periods, each of an hour. And then our year 7 and 8 have their lunch at 12:10 to 12:40. What's nice is that year 7 and 8 are together for their lunch and their break time so that they have some time just together as Key Stage 3. Our Key Stage 4 have different timings. Then you can see in the afternoon we have period 4 and period 5, and our year 7 students are dismissed at 2:40. And here we have the year 7 curriculum. So we have 4 periods of English, 4 periods of maths, then 3 of science, 2 of PE and 2 of MFL, which is French. Then we have 1 each of geography, history, music, drama, art, DT or food technology because they are on a carousel and we swap halfway through. And then we have 4 periods of curriculum for life. Now I'm going to pass you back to Miss Alden, who is going to explain more about our wonderful curriculum for life.
Year 7 students will have 4 periods of Curriculum for Life, which focuses on providing them with the skills, knowledge and aspirations to succeed during their time at Oaks Park High and beyond. In addition, the programme covers both PSHE and RE, with these aspects being delivered during years 8 to 11 via weekly lessons. The aim of the Curriculum for Life is to enable students to be active citizens who participate in the local and global community, whilst developing the skills needed for life inside and outside of education. To increase student agency and access to the wider world, Curriculum for Life will be underpinned by the principles of literacy and effective communication. We aim to do this by explicitly teaching literacy and oracy skills, with oracy being the way in which we speak and listen. We will teach reading strategies and digital literacy skills, so ICT skills and technology skills, and we will ensure that there is literacy and oracy assessments in all projects. We know that good health and well-being are key enablers of successful learning, so we need to teach students how to make positive choices to ensure they are happy, healthy and confident individuals. To do this, we will use our Curriculum for Life lessons to teach discrete PSHRE lessons on the themes of creating positive learning habits, developing positive relationships, living a healthy lifestyle, including healthy living and mental health, positive online behaviour and the influence the media can have, as well as touching on careers. We also need to ensure our students leave education as well-rounded individuals with interpersonal skills, resilience and problem-solving abilities that help every organisation to succeed. The Curriculum for Life programme will promote and develop the skills of collaboration, commitment, courage and compassion, as well as learning skills such as revision techniques and note-taking. Furthermore, if we want to create future-ready students, we need to provide them with opportunities to engage with the world beyond the school gates. And we do this by interacting with our community. We teach all of our work through project-based learning, so all projects have an authentic outcome and audience. Students will engage with the community through volunteering, charity fundraising, and employer engagement. And where possible, we will try to bring in local experts to work with our students to help them on their projects, so they can see that their work has a purpose outside of the classroom walls. We have a range of Year 7 projects that take place, and the first is our transition project called Being an Oaks Parker. Students will work together as a class to find out about the school, to learn about all the different aspects, and to write an A to Z guide about Oaks Park High, which will be published. We will then take this published material to our local feeder schools, where our students will then teach local primary schools during our visits and also during our open evenings about our school. We then move on to our local project called Spread a Little Happiness, where students will be working together to create happiness and kindness in their communities. We'll be learning about the positive influence that certain religions can have in spreading kindness, and students themselves will be taking part in charity fundraising events. We then move on to our Global Action Project, where students will be looking at some of the global development goals and some of the global issues that we have as a global community. They will be writing performance poetry in which they will be standing up for an issue they believe is important to talk about. We then have our Make a Change project, where we encourage students to take action and work together in groups to make a positive change, either in their school community or the local community or global community. And this finishes with our Curriculum for Life Award, which is a mini version of the Duke of Edinburgh Award, where the students will learn key skills such as first aid, outdoor education, they will do some charity fundraising, and they will have to learn a new skill. Now, we hope that has helped to provide you with lots of information about the school. There is a lot more information that can be found on our school website. There is a virtual open evening video from last year, which may be useful to you, and our transition page has lots of videos bespoke for Year 7. These include opportunities to hear from different members of the team and also to have a virtual tour of the school. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. We really wish we were able to have you here in person this year, but we look forward to meeting you all in September. Hopefully, many of your questions have been answered, but if not, please feel free to get in touch via the admissions email address that you should all have. Please stay safe and enjoy the summer holidays, and we can't wait to welcome you all properly into our Oaks Park High community in September. Thank you.